Howdy and welcome back to the channel. I'm Country Boy, and today we're opening up another Ninja Turtles character crossed with the Universal Monsters. Who could it be? Well, she works for the news. It's April O'Neil, the news broadcaster, mixed as the Bride of Frankenstein. And I think that makes perfect sense. I mean, if you're going to do the Bride of Frankenstein, who better than to have April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein? I'm trying to think of what other monsters she could have been, and I think there isn't one. This is the perfect monster that she could have been. So, absolutely nailed it for the idea. As far as aesthetics, I don't know. I gotta check out the figure itself. So I guess there's nothing left to do but to get to looking at the packaging. And so here we have the packaging for April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein Ultimate Action Figure. Again, I like the other figures. You can see that the artwork is actually a painting. It's not the actual figure itself. Looks really cool. I love the way it's done. And you can, I don't know if you knew this, but the depiction of April is actually Judith Hoag, the same actress that did the 1990 movie of the Ninja Turtles. So they went with that figure. They already had her likeness, I guess, for the other figures. So they're just like, hey, let's slap some blue paint on her and make her a Bride of Frankenstein as well. Which totally works. Why wouldn't they? I mean, it saves them some money in the long run. Here's the other side, or one side, NECA Real Toys, and then Bride of Frankenstein, same stuff that you get on all the other sides. Then on the back, there's some images of the figure itself. And a bunch of writing, The Shocking Tale of April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. Go ahead and read it yourself. If you want to pause here, go right ahead. And then the other side, it shows some of the other figures in the line, which I have already opened. This guy, this guy, this guy. She's number 4. And then I got others on the way coming eventually. So who knows when they're going to get here. And then I guess we'll show you the top. The top says ages 14 and up. Make sure you're old enough, okay? And then on the bottom, we got some credits. So give these guys some credit. They're responsible for making these awesome figures. But I guess like any NECA figure, they have these cool window boxes that we gotta open them up. And there's the figure, an image of the figure anyways, looking pretty cool. But here's the actual figure itself. If you really want to see the figure, you're like, hey, I want to know if my figure is damaged or not. Open it up, take a look inside the box, and you can see all the accessories she comes with as well. Looking pretty badass. Okay, well, I guess, but there's nothing left to do but to get into it and open the packaging. All right, and here we have April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. Looking pretty cool. But let's get to the accessories first, like we always do. First off, we'll start with this one right here, which is another side, just like the one that Raphael came with his Frankenstein's monster variation, with these lightning bolt type points and the Tesla coil little dealies on the ends there. So yeah, that's it's kind of like a throwback to the 1990 movie, I suppose, when he loses his sai and she retrieves it. He's like, damn, and he keeps saying damn. So that's one of the things. Comes with a little spider or a tarantula, if you will. I don't know if you can actively put it on her anywheres, or yeah, I'll try and put it on her somewhere. I'm not too sure. Maybe on her bag or something. But yeah, it looks like a little tarantula guy. Pretty cool. Ow, he bit me. Maybe I'll become Spider-Man now. Cool. It comes with these. She comes with these hands. These are gripping hands. Oh, I dropped one. Oh no. Gripping hands, so she can hold on to whatever weapon she has, or microphone, if you will, because she is a reporter. Got the nails done just the other day. You can tell. Look at that manicure. Beautiful. And then she's also got these rats. So here's one rat. Look at that gnarly face of his. That sounds more like a cat, I suppose. But he's got a wicked ear on him. He can hear from a mile away. Look at this guy. That's just creepy as hell. Stitched on him. That's gross. Who the heck wants to have a rat like that? Damn, he'll always hear you coming. And then this other rat, just as creepy. He's got a big old eye coming out of his side of his body. That's gross. Who the heck wants these rats? One can see good, one can hear good. Man, these are freaks. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool accessories. Obviously, like Frankenstein, just kind of cobbling things together. And then she also comes with this bag, the handbag, kind of like, obviously, in the 1990 movie as well. She also came with a purse and stuff. So this looks kind of cool. It doesn't open up, though, so you can't, like, put the sai in there like she carries it in the movie. But got the lock on there, kind of like with Leonardo's shell had that lock on it. This has a lock on it as well too, and a bone sticking out. No, not too sure what she's doing with that bone. Maybe she wasn't finished her chicken meal from earlier on. But this is cool. I like the chain. The chain is actually feels like actual metal, which is really cool. Nice, really adds to it. And then there's another face here. Maybe you don't like the face she has there, where she just kind of looks stoic, or doesn't really have much emotion. This one, she's got a bit of a smile. She's a bit happier, She's a happy Judith Hogue or April O'Neil. Very pretty. Look at that. And the lightning bolt earrings just really add to the aesthetic. You got the hairdo that Bride of Frankenstein obviously has. Everybody knows her having. And then we'll go with this last accessory, which is like this old-timey microphone staff, a weapon sort of thing, which is kind of cool. It's like evocative of something that Frankenstein would use in his laboratory, using his materials, and then made a microphone for her or something. That's kind of what it looks like to me anyways. Got the wiring going here with some buttons and stuff. The microphone at the top there, and then WTRI, which is, I guess, the radio station, or the radio, I guess it would probably be a radio station back in the day, not the news channel that she works for. But that's all those accessories. Let's look at the figure itself. So she looks really cool. Definitely has Judith Hogue's look, just like the 1990 figure does. I'll do a comparison with her later as well too. But yeah, looks really cool. Nice and smooth skin. They didn't put any stitching on her face, which I guess they didn't really want to destroy her face, make her look ugly. So I guess that makes sense. But they got stitching on her neck. They got stitching all on her arms and stuff. She really reminds me of, what was her name? Sally? I think it was Sally on The Night Before Christmas. Which obviously she herself is like another version of Bride of Frankenstein. So I guess that's kind of what they're doing. It's the blue skin with the stitching kind of. That's what it reminds me of anyways. So there's her arms go up about that far. Got the good T-pose. Elbow is single joint, but it goes about 90 degrees, maybe just slightly more than 90 degrees. Pretty good. Her wrists, they twist all the way around if you need to. And they don't go too far. I feel, oh man, she's so thin. I don't want to bend it too far. I know they can go further, but I don't want to bend it too far because I just feel like I don't want to break it. But they go like that and like that. There you go. Then her knees are actually double jointed. They can go all the way up. If it wasn't for her long dress or vest, it would totally go up all the way. But it kind of gets in the way. It's a bit of a hindrance. Not that you really need to go up all the way anyways. But then her feet, they go back pretty well too, like almost like a ballerina, like I have said in other figures before. And then they go up even further. Wow, really good articulation on this one. Really well done. And then her neck, she's got lots of movement there. Look at that. She goes all the way around. Whoa, whoa. Almost like a Looney Tune or something. And her head goes down that far, goes up that far, tilts side to side, what have you. Yeah, so pretty good. And then I also look at the bolt in the neck. Obviously, you got to have that. She's a Frankenstein creation, so got to have the bolt with I got a hose going through too. But it only goes like into her back, which is a little disappointing. I wish she would have had like an apparatus or something on her back, which would have been cool. But it just goes into her, which I thought was kind of a missed opportunity, but not a big deal. It's not like a big opportunity that they squandered. But I like that the vest can open, so you can see more of the figure below. You can see what she's wearing underneath. She's got cool wrappings. Got bugs all over the place, as you can see. Really cool. I really liking the way this figure looks. Honestly, this was a figure I wasn't even sure I was going to get because I wasn't a big fan of the way it looked. But holding it in hand, it definitely is better than I expected it to be. So I'm happy with the purchase. I'm very glad that she'll fit in very well with all the other characters that I have. So next up, I suppose I will put her with some of the other figures that I have and just see how they compare. So stay tuned. So here I tossed in her weapon of choice, or her microphone of choice. I thought you got to do that. You got to have her with her microphone. But what I'm going to do now is compare her with another version of herself, which is the 1990 version of Judith Hogue as April O'Neil. And she's on a stand right now, so maybe she's a little bit taller, but she kind of needs that stand because she's got these high-heeled shoes that don't help her stand very well. But as a quick comparison, close up, I guess we can do. Obviously, yeah, I think the sculpt is exactly the same. It's just colored differently. Not too sure if they did anything different other than color her differently. And, you know, give her obviously different hair and earrings and whatnot. But obviously it works, though. They didn't need to change much to make it work. So they had the likeness. They figured, what the heck, let's save some money and we'll do more Judith Hoag. So another comparison we'll do is some more of the characters from this line. And we'll start off with Frankenstein's monster, Raphael, looking like he does. Both of them were created by Frankenstein, and I think it looks pretty good. It's obviously definitely more cartoony of type of character, not as realistic, but, you know, still somewhat realistic, whereas she's very realistic and just blue. Another one I'll throw in here is the Mummy, Michelangelo, who also looks really cool. He definitely fits in with Judith Hoag as April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. So, and then the last one I'll toss in here is Leonardo, who I just opened up recently. I gotta move this guy out of the way, I think. Here, move this guy here. There we go. Put him in there. We'll put this guy kind of over there. Right there. There. So now these guys all, I think they all look really well together. I wouldn't say one is not looking good with the others. I think they all have the same similar aesthetic. They all have the same idea. They're all going for one specific look, and I think it works really well. The Universal Monster look is really cool when it comes to this line. I'm very happy with all these figures so far, and I can't wait till I get more of these guys. Like Donatello is going to be coming eventually, and Splinter and Casey Jones, and who knows what else might be coming in this line. Maybe there'll be some Shredders or something, or some classic foot soldiers or something. Who knows who they're going to be if they decide to do those. But if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. I am CountryBoy9 with an underscore in there somewheres. Go ahead and check that out. I also do other videos with my friends called Wasted Opinions, where we talk random stuff, video games, movies, TV shows, music, what have you. Go ahead and check us out there as well, too. But until next time, I don't know what I'm going to be unboxing next. I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to be unboxing next. So, what am I saying? Where did I go from here? What do I say? What is my tagline? What do I say? Oh, yeah, I say this every time I'm doing an Ninja Turtle unboxing. Stay green.